Welcome, welcome, welcome. As always, this is Kondrik, and this is Stonehearth Alpha1 First Look. This game just came out today. I just got done watching a stream from the developers showing off a little bit of how the game works, and I thought I'd record a first look video. I backed this game on Kickstarter almost a year ago, and it is really exciting to see where they've gone with it. It's really awesome to be able to finally actually get into the game. Now because it is a very early alpha, there's a lot of stuff that's not implemented yet, but I still think it's something worth looking at. So the controls are simple. Click and drag to move the camera, right click and drag to rotate the camera, and then of course mouse wheel to zoom in and out. As the thing at the bottom of the screen says, find a suitable spot for your new home. Pick a spot that has easy access to food, which is wild berries, and lumber, which is obviously trees, because you need lumber to build basically everything that the alpha can do. It says when you're ready, click the banner, then place it where you would like to settle. So what I'm seeing here is we need a place that has access to a fairly decent amount of trees and a pretty decent amount of berries as well, because hungry villagers are slow. Alright. Oh, this looks like a good spot right here. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll click the banner, and I'm going to put it right here. And there we go. We've got our first 6 villagers. So, setting up the base camp. You'll need somewhere to store your supplies. Make a small stockpile. So click the crate, drag a region on the ground, and don't make it too big. Okay, so we'll make a small stockpile right here next to the berries. And that will let them drop down the logs that they brought with them. Alright, and let's get started. Okay, so there are some hotkeys that I've already learned. If you click on an item, you'll see that there's a number. That number is the hotkey to take an action on an item. If you have something like a berry bush that has 2 options, one is gather berries or 2 is chop down the bush, although it says tree, you can hit the number that applies to the action you want. And currently we want them to gather all the berries they can. So that makes things fairly simple. Also, we're going to want as quickly as possible to build a workshop, a carpenter. And I think I want to put the carpenter right up against the stockpile so that the carpenter doesn't have to travel very far to get things out of the stockpile. And then the carpenter has his own stockpile of the items that he has already crafted. So I'm going to go ahead and drag that out right next to the main stockpile, about like that. And that way what happens, as far as I can tell, is that the villagers grab the stockpile items from the carpenter and put them back into the main stockpile. So the closer they are, the less travel they have to do. And now we need to actually assign a citizen as a carpenter. And Captain Carvard. Carvard sounds like carver, which sounds close enough to be carpenter. There we go. You are officially the carpenter. And that animation is really kind of cool. Alright, so now that we've got a carpenter, let's go ahead and make some beds for everybody, because they will be much more efficient if they're not sleeping on the ground. There you go. 6 beds pending creation. We also are going to want a couple dining tables and 6 chairs. so that everybody has somewhere to sleep and somewhere to eat. Another thing that was covered in the stream from the developers was this maintain option right here. If you select maintain and set an option of 2 or whatever in your inventory and hit craft, it will make sure that you always have at least 2 of that item available, or whatever number you've set. You can also tell the carpenter to stop working or to start working again, which is pretty cool. And as you can see, we've already got 1 bed. So what I'm going to do right now is we're going to put these beds running out from the fire on the one side. And I'll probably put the eating area over this way and create a new stockpile just for food. We'll see what happens there. I believe you can also, let's see, build, place an item. We have 2 beds. And we can go like this. Oh, that doesn't look right. Well, whatever. They have not implemented a save option in the game yet, which means the world, as soon as you close the game, you lose your world, unfortunately. And one more. There. Now everybody will have a bed to sleep in. Simple, easy, fun. And I'm going to leave that open so I can see when the tables and chairs are ready, so I can actually make a dining area for everybody. Let's see here. What else can we do? Check out that fire animation. Isn't that cool? That is pretty sweet. So, yeah, this game, as I said, they haven't implemented the save game option yet. So, I can't do a Let's Play yet. I want to, and I will as soon as the game has progressed to a point where it's actually playable in an LP. The game developers have publicly stated that anybody can stream and record as much as they want. So I will be doing that. They're excited to have the publicity. Oh, and they're going to sleep. Wow, you're sleeping sideways on the bed? Okay. Do that then. Whatever. They're happy to have people record and stream and whatever else because it's publicity for the game. Something a lot of game developers, I guess, don't understand is that the more views you get from something like this, the more likely you are to get people playing and buying. Which I already forgotten if I mentioned it already, but the game is even alpha access is available at stonehearth.net. So if you like what you see with this game so far, definitely go take a look at their site. If you want alpha access, go ahead and throw down the money for alpha. If you're not sure alpha is quite polished enough, you can always buy final release access. I think it's half the cost or something like that. But it's looking like it's going to be a really awesome game. And something that I like a lot is that the developers are making the game with the design of being very modder friendly. They're actually building the game in a way where most of the core game function is built as if it was mods, or as if it was a mod of the game. So it'll be very easy to add your own animals, your own tools, your own interface changes, whatever you want to do. It should be very easy to implement if you happen to be a modder or happen to be interested in modding the game. But as you can see, I mean, there's not a lot in the game right now, but they're definitely working on it. They have on their website, they have a milestone tracker that'll let you see, you know, how much progress they've made on what they plan to do with the game so far, and obviously they'll be updating it to show other plans that are available when they have new ideas and things they want to implement. But this game looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to actually do the LP and play. And I can't wait to put out some videos of this thing. So anyway, I think I'm going to keep poking around in the game. I don't really think there's much more I can show you at this time, but I'm really excited to get started on this thing, and I hope you enjoy what you see so far. I just, wow, this is an exciting game, or it's exciting to see where it's going. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little first look at what could be a really awesome game in the future, and I will see you next time. As always, this has been Kondrik, and have a great day.